Real estate market, sellers got robbed. I mean, look, I'm not trying to make this video to freak anybody out, but you have to be cautious, especially nowadays. There are crazy things happening. So I just want to explain the process, how things work, and what should you be watching out for. So as sellers, you have to be aware that leaving some valuables in your house, it's not gonna serve you well. I mean, obviously you're not gonna move maybe some furniture unless they're extremely valuable and stuff like that, but little things like jewelry, watches, and obviously diamonds, anything of value to your heart, or if there's like an actual value, it should be removed from the house. I mean, like I said again, like this video is not made for you to freak out and stuff like that, because there are thousands and thousands of showings happening every day in our city, and everything is going smoothly. We also want to take into consideration that realtors are licensed and we have to obey certain rules. I would suggest for all of my fellow realtors, if you guys are working with buyers, make sure you have the agreement signed, like the BRA. So it's the buyer representation agreement. So for us, it just verifies our clients, and we have data and we have their ID and stuff like that. Don't just pick up anybody from the street. I know it's tempting and you want business and all of that stuff, but you should not be doing that. Please don't do that. Make sure you verify them, and if they don't want to sign the actual agreement, so be it. Don't work with them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of clients out there. There's a lot of business out there. So you will do yourself a favor, and you will also do a favor for your potential deals or clients, or it just feels better. Like, it just feels better when everyone is protected. And by the way, with the new laws and rules, we have to have these agreements signed regardless, right? So getting back to the robbery, I just heard one of my colleagues, someone stole a watch, right? So now, obviously, like he went back, like they're trying to decipher what is actually happening in that showing and whatnot, and like it's in good faith, right? Like our business, we're trying to do it in good faith. Like when we show properties and stuff like that, like we have our clients, and it's in good faith. Most of us, like I would say, that we take care of our clients, and we take care of what is happening in the showings. But sometimes you're crowded, or like there are kids involved, like there are the different showings, like timelines and all of that stuff. So it is what it is. But if somebody is robbing, it is wrong, 100,000%. It is wrong, and we, as agents, we have to stop that. So, like I said, like just remove your valuables, secure your house as much as you can. Make sure that your realtor has the names and the numbers and the emails from the buyer showing agents walking through, and the times and all of that stuff, right? Like it's easily done through Broker Bay, or there are other affiliated websites that we can do that in our real estate business. But you should definitely know who is walking through the property. And let me tell you a story what happened to me actually last year. Nothing crazy happened, but it was definitely stressful. Like it was stressful for me, it was stressful for my clients, and everybody involved in that particular situation. So let's go into it. Last year, like I had a listing, beautiful house, luxury listing, and someone booked a showing. So I looked at it, We had few showings. Everything went well as usual, but this time, like, this gentleman, like, he booked showing, and they walked inside. So my client called me because he had like a doorbell camera, and he called me. He's like, Ellis, why are they walking with the camera? I said, with the camera? So I called the agent because I had his number right away. So I called him right away. He didn't pick up the phone. My client happened to come home, and they were literally trying to shoot some marketing content because the house was, luxurious, and it was stunning and all of that stuff, but they were trying to shoot content without permission, right? So that is wrong. You don't do that. You're not allowed to actually walk into somebody's property and just shoot content just because it looks great. I mean, yes, like, it will help you with maybe your marketing and all of that stuff, but it's not a showroom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are stepping out of their own comfort and homes to allow those showings, like, especially if they have kids and stuff like that. And be aware, like, like, you as a buyer, you are privileged to walk into someone's home. That's a privilege. I mean, they're allowing you to walk in their private space. So what happened? Obviously, called him. He picked up the phone. We did submit a RICO complaint. That's Real Estate Council of Ontario. So we submitted a complaint on that particular agent. You know what? In a way, I have to be honest with you. Like, I kind of felt like bad, but at the same time, like, you did something wrong. Like, you violated so many things that is crazy. Obviously, my sellers were upset. I was upset. That particular agent, like, he was a beginner agent, a younger gentleman. Like, his dad called, like, the entire family is crying, like, all of that stuff. I'm like, look, like, there has to be some kind of fair play, and there has to be, it's not a game, just because we are privileged to walk and show beautiful properties, and people homes and stuff like that. Like, there still has to we still have to have respect for time. We still have to have respect for their private belongings. Make sure nobody is opening any drawers. Make sure that people are kind of staying together. You as an agent, you have to have control over that when you're walking through properties and stuff like that. Like, not everybody just walking, because there are some beautiful big homes, right? Like, imagine 3,000-4,000 square feet, and then you just walk inside, and it's like a big playground. Like, you know what I mean? No, none of that stuff. Like, and what I do with my buyers, like I work with great clients, and I don't work with everybody, and I'm not just trying to be arrogant by no means, okay? Like I love to do business, but like, I just have to make sure picking the right client, analyzing the client, making sure that I have all the paperwork signed, making sure that I know where they're coming from, what is going on. Like, are they just previewing homes? Are they is there potential threat to me or to the sellers or to everybody else? So you just have to keep stuff like that in mind, definitely, when you are like a buyer agent, and when you're doing stuff like that, right? So I think I will leave it at that. I mean, like, again, like, it's nothing to panic. I mean, like, there are thousands of showings happening in homes like this all day long. Today, as we speak, it's a beautiful day. I'm sure there's a lot of open houses going on and whatnot in our city of Toronto. But I mean, like, just keep your valuables, keep your private stuff away from temptation, because you never know. From temptation, I'm just saying that money, watches, jewelry, even some personal stuff, like, you know, like we can debate at this point, but, you know, like I tell my clients, like, you know, even your like family photos and stuff like that, just take those off. If it's not like a whole wall of crazy family portraits or whatnot, just take those off. Like, you don't need, like nobody needs to see who you are or who the owner is and stuff like that. So please comment below. Like I just I'm curious to know if you had any of these situations that I have mentioned, or if you had any issues listing your house, or have you acquired any of these uncomfortable situations, and if you have, like I feel bad, like, because it shouldn't be like that. I mean, like, this business definitely has weight, and it should have weight, should be respected, and we should respect you, whether you are a seller or a buyer. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and see you next time.